Will Mami defeat Liv Morgan? Now we know Mami have the Rhea Ripley had the championship for what over a year before it's being taken out by Liv Morgan, but we know it's official now. We are going to have ourselves Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. So that's the thing. Can Mommy win? Can Rhea regain the title? That's the whole question. And it's gonna be some factors there in there. So you guys get the like so we talk about this bonus round here. And that's what I'm going to talk about. Can she regain the championship? Now we know that this is a very, very good talked about feud that we knew it was gonna go on for quite some time. We know we got the poster for the match. We know we got everything. But can Rhea regain the title? The thing about it is she just came back. Rhea just came back. She is still torn between Dom and everything. We know that. But it could be a possibility. Could be a possibility she could win. It could be a possibility that she don't win. That's only what time's going to tell us. But there's a but here. I believe, in my opinion, I'm trying to see if it's even logical for her to win right now because since Rhea had a long title run, I don't think she should win right now. I think she should be chasing for a little bit and they'll give more to the story because Liv's going to need the title a little bit longer to further the story. If you want Rhea to become champion again and have the whole mommy's back on top and everything, I think that's going to be needed to do that. You can't do it and have Liv just lose like that quick. It don't make no sense to me. I don't think that would bring any justice to the whole story, and it probably, in fact, will make the story go down. You don't want that. You want something for Rhea to chase for a while, and I think it'll be very perfect to let Liv hold on to a little bit longer. So, um, it's crazy, but I don't think it'll make sense for Rhea. And we gotta remember too. We gotta remember Dominik is the X factor in this whole match scenario. Dominik's the X factor, and you gotta remember Dominik. He's actually the reason that Liv Morgan won the championship in the first place. He's the reason she has this belt. Who to say he can't be the reason she retains not just against Selena Vega and others, but retain against Rhea Ripley. So we gotta keep that in mind to keep that in motion. It could be very well the reason. So Dominik is gonna play a big part in this match at SummerSlam. He's either gonna inadvertently help Liv retain, or maybe, just maybe Dominik turns on Rhea, say, you know what? Since you didn't take me back, I'm going with Liv for good. I'm out of there. Maybe that's the case too. He could very well do that too, and it could bring a good point there. I'm just saying. So I think that'll be a good point. We have to keep in mind Dominik Mysterio has always been a middle piece. He's been a piece for a lot of stuff. He's been a piece for Becky Lynch losing the belt to Liv Morgan. He's been a piece for Liv Morgan retaining the belt. Who to say he won't still be a piece? Especially he wants to prove to Rhea Ripley, prove to his mommy that he's down for her and he'll do right by her by getting her title back. But he's not going to do it the way he anticipated for, and it's going to cause Rhea to lose, and it's going to cause a further rift between himself and Rhea Ripley. That's why I think it's going to happen between these two. It sucks, but I can see why they'll do it that way because I know everybody wants to see Rhea back on top. Everybody wants to see Rhea back. But the question is, that's the question. Does Rhea really, does she need the belt right now? That's the question. Does she really, really need to be champion right now? Does she need it? Does Rhea need this championship? I don't think she do. I think she waits a little bit longer. I think it'll be just fine. I don't think she needs the championship. I don't think it'll make any sense for her to have the belt. I don't see why she should get the belt right now. We gotta remember, like I said, we gotta go off the numbers here. Rhea Ripley won that. She literally held that championship through last year WrestleMania when she defeated Charlotte, and she literally held the championship and helped retain it against Becky Lynch. So she remember she never was pinned or submitted to lose the belt. She never lost the belt, which is I understand why they're setting up this match for SummerSlam. We understand that. I really do. But she had the belt for 380 days. Rhea Ripley had on to this belt 380 days, and she's tied with Bayley for the most days of all time. So putting her back, the belt back on her will be kind of a rush. I'm not saying I don't want Rhea to hold the belt ever again. I'm not saying that. I'm saying she don't need it right now. She just returned. She just came back. She just confronted Dom about his discretions with Liv. She wants revenge on Liv. We get all of that. We get that. But it's really putting a belt on her. Is it really going to do any justice? And I would say there's one answer for that. Only one answer.
No, brother, doesn't work for me right now.
We don't need that. We don't need that right now. Let Rhea regain the title at a later date. If not SummerSlam, maybe at October, November, or close Survivor Series, or maybe even next year's WrestleMania. Let's take the break. Let's get a foot off the brakes on Rhea being champion. Let Liv have her run for a little bit. Let her have her fun. Remember, we still in the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And if she beats Rhea at SummerSlam, this will definitely complete the whole Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. It will complete it. Because she held on the belt for 51 days, almost 3 months. So 2.5, 3 months to sort of say. But I don't think she needs the belt right now. Let Liv hold on to the belt for a little longer. Maybe 3 to 4 months, 5 months tops. Because this character is entertaining. The whole Dom, as I call him Lover Boy, the whole her thing, Lover Boy, the triangle, is entertaining. Let's continue it. Let's not end it. Continue it. And Lo said, I agree. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with that. But putting a belt on her would not be wise. It would not be wise because if Rhea was to win this belt at SummerSlam, remember, Rhea's not a heel anymore. That's another thing we got to keep in mind. Rhea is a face now. She's not the Rhea Bloody Ripley as she called herself. She is a baby face. She's a returning baby face. Why do you want a babyface? Babyface do win a title, but we don't need her to win right now. We want to savor that moment when she wins as a babyface. We know that Rhea is over. We know that Rhea is a part of Judgment Day still. We know Rhea is still tied to Dominik Mysterio. We know that she wants revenge against Liv Morgan. We know all of that, but now she's doing it as a babyface. Remember, Liv was the babyface before she took out Rhea or tweener, and Rhea was the heel since Rhea vacated the belt. Now she's a babyface. Now Liv is the heel. So that's how that works now. It's a good combination, honestly. It's a good combination. This is what we're getting at SummerSlam. We're gonna get Rhea as a babyface, Liv as a heel. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great build. And I think that's something that needs to be acknowledged enough. It's gonna be good because this is what we want, and this is what we did. Everyone was saying the custody of Dom and all this other stuff, custody of Dominik, like SummerSlam '05 with Eddie. No, no, no. Make something new. Make something new with these two. Make something fresh. And I think this would be the best thing for the women's world title at SummerSlam, and we got the roles reversed now. So I want this feud to continue on at least, if not the end of the year, at least through a little before Survivor Series, maybe November-ish. Yeah, around November, because we're in July now. So this will be a good thing for that. This will be a good thing for that. Very good. So I think this will be the case here. But I think if you do it like this, the booking, Rhea can lose, like I said, because of Loverboy. She could lose with that. She lose the belt because of Dom. Like I said, it's gonna call the storyline because he's the X Factor. She continues to chase the belt, and then maybe after a few times, she get a disqualification. A couple of those or interference, whatever, and she finally wins the belt. And then again, we will see, like I said, Rhea will be champion again, but this time as a baby face. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Because she could regain a championship that way. She could do that. So I think that'll be the great way. Then we can finally call her again WWE Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. Now, with that being said, when she do cement her full baby face, she will leave Dom. Of course, she's gonna leave him. We saw that in that photo that she's playing. Of gave him that role, saying she told Dom, "I'm not yours, but you're mine." She's clearly playing Dom. She's gonna get back in for what he did. She's gonna break off the Judgment Day, and I think Rhea's is gonna rise solo. Rhea will rise solo after winning. That's why I think that will end. Um, whenever whenever she wins, Rhea would definitely be a solo act. She's not gonna be in a stable anymore. She's not even gonna be with Dom no more. She's gonna be a solo act, and she's gonna have a babyface champion, similar to how they doing Bailey right now with the WWE Women's Championship on SmackDown. It'll be a similar scenario. So I think that'll be a great, great thing, guys. Great thing, and it's gonna help Rhea. And we never really see her as a real good babyface champion. We saw that when she first got to the main roster. She had the short hair. I know she was the at the time the Raw Women's Champion. Come on, that title run was whack. You know, she really, took a whole new page. She got with Judgment Day and it rejuvenated her career, and now she's noticed, and now she's a household name, and now she's up there with the Bianca Belairs, the Becky Lynch. When we think of women in the WWE, we think of Bailey, we think of Becky Lynch, we think of Bianca Belair, and now Rhea Ripley name is above that list. Now she's up there with those women. So I think, but we didn't see it as a babyface. We only saw it when she was a heel as a part of Judgment Day. So I think that'll be the whole scenario there. But it's definitely going to help out. It's definitely going to do her justice. It's going to do her good. You guys get those likes up. We still in here. Let's get the likes up. 20 people. We gotta get the more likes up, guys. I'm going in here. And I think will be the perfect ingredient to cause a good setup. Remember, this is only with this match here between Rhea and Liv. This is only part one. This is not no one match is over. Rhea go her way, Liv go her way. No, no. This could be if it's done right. This is pretty much going to be, as they call it. This is long term booking here, and it's gonna be a series of matches between these two. Pretty much when this whole thing begins at SummerSlam, it's gonna come down to make the best woman win, and not just the match, but the whole feud. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see the least what's going to happen next between these two. And I think it's going to be amazing. I think Rhea could bring out the best in Liv, and I think Liv could bring out the best in Rhea. And I think Dominik is going to be a very good component of this whole feud. And you never know, it may end up turning to where both women at the end of the day, Rhea and Liv, they may even turn against Dom, and they may even be allies at one point. That's how they do it with men when it's a love triangle. We live in a world today that it's always the man's fault. They may even say this is all Dominik's fault. He's to blame for this. Rhea's innocent, Liv innocent. Let Rhea and Liv be partners, and they just flip on Dom. Who knows? That may even be the case here. And if it does, don't say I told you so, and that right there will be undisputed.
And that is undisputed.
Could be. Long said, to be honest, they might be able to drag the feud out maybe a little bit further. Yeah, could be a little bit further, could be anything. But I think that's a good way if this is done correctly. That's the only way I see this happening. Do not botch this feud by having one match. Do not botch this feud by having terrible storyline with it, because it's gonna go in the middle of nowhere. And instead of us wanting more out this feud and wanting more long-term booking, we're gonna be saying we can't wait till this is over. Please destroy this feud already. We don't want to get to that point. We don't. That's the last thing I would want, period. But I think that'll be the key, and that's exactly what it's going to take for this to be a very successful feud. I think that'll be the best thing possible for that. So at the end of the day, like I said, at some point, I don't know when, mark my words, we will see Rhea as world champion again. That's how I will see it. And that's all I have with the bonus round, meaning, will Rhea Ripley, Mami, will she reach the top again at SummerSlam? That's what I have. Appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys listening in. I will cover NXT tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon, sometime tomorrow afternoonish. And of course, I will compare the NXT and AEW ratings, and then we'll have SmackDown. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Soon to videos will pop up. Why is Damian not the best world champion? Next video will be, who is the next NXT Women's Champion? You guys already know what it is. It is OUNT.